Welcome to the gas law simulation screencast. The simulation that we'll be using today can be found at the link on the screencast or in the information below the video. It has been developed by Pearson Education, Inc. The overview here provides some information about the kinetic molecular theory and the assumptions that underlie this animation. Let's click on the experiment tab and then run the experiment. There's a lot that you can do with this simulation that's worth exploring. For this screencast, we'll focus on the submicroscopic level. That is the level of our atoms. In particular, we'll focus our attention on the right-hand side of the screen. Here we have a simulation of gas molecules moving in a container, and at the bottom, we have controls and readouts of many of the different properties of the gases that we can change. Let us add a little bit more helium to the container. And now we see that we've got more molecules bouncing around. We can also track one of these molecules, so it's a little bit easier to see. That creates a trail on it and also changes its color just a little bit. Take a few moments and answer questions 2 and 3 on the worksheet. You may need to pause the video or even step back and rewatch part of it to be able to answer the questions. If you've not yet completed the answers to questions 2 and 3, now is a really good time to pause the video. Let's reset the sim. Now let's increase the number of molecules back up to that 0.1. And let's see what happens when we change the volume and how that impacts the pressure. Here, if we decrease the volume, what we see is the pressure goes up. We increase the volume again, the pressure goes back down. Now, take a few moments and answer the parts of question 4 that are on the worksheet. Again, you may need to pause the video or even step back and rewatch part of the video to be able to fully answer the questions. If you've not fully answered question 4, now is a good time to pause the video. Let's reset the video again. And now we're going to look at how different types of gases will impact the pressure. Let's go back and have 1.1 mole of helium atoms, and what we see is the pressure is currently 1.0. Now let's remove the helium atoms, and we'll replace them with an equal amount of neon atoms. Again, we have 0.1 moles of neon. And now that we see that the pressure is, again, 1.0. We can replace that neon with argon, and you'll see that the pressure is 1.0. Lastly, we can put an equal mixture of argon and helium. Now answer question 5 on the worksheet. To complete the remaining portion of the worksheet and to continue to develop your understanding of gases, you'll need to use the simulation on your own. You can find it at the address on the screen or down below in the notes. Thank you for watching this gas law simulation screencast.